Sorry, we're back in here again. All I can do is videotape what I'm doing, and this is what I'm doing. It's a little bit of a project. It's taking a little longer than I thought, but I think it'll be nice. So what I plan on doing, I've got all this wood. You know, there's wood paneling. There's wood paneling everywhere. I think me staining this would just not look so hot. You know, at least give it something different. So I got the same material. Got it cut up in sections. I've got long enough that I'm going to wrap this whole outside of this wood. So what I plan on doing, I'm going to start in the back, because you can tell the way it is, it's going to be the hardest. So I'll prop this up, get underneath there, and staple the edge all the way along the bottom. My, staple gun. Trim adhesive spray and wrap it just like I did everything else. So let me get, I need to make another piece I just saw. Anyhow, let me get into it and I'll get back with you. I'm sure glad you guys come back to hang out. I'm really trying hard to move on with things and get on with the summer. You see the way the camera's moving? The wind's kind of blowing in here or something. I'm only kidding. It's my crappy $13 camera stand tripod that doesn't really tripod well. Alright, I'll get back with you. We'll see what we got. Let's get this stuff done. Man, I'm too old for all this crawling around. I still look pretty good though. Alright, so got our piece here stapled to the bottom this way. I don't know, make sense? So now we'll spread this out and I'm going to paint this stuff, interior trim adhesive, and what you want to do is coat and spray liberally, I guess, both items to be bonded together. The directions say 10 minutes, but they also say temperature has to be 65, between 65 and 95 degrees. Well, we're 50 degrees in here, so it's probably going to take a little bit longer, but I brushed any kind of loose stuff away, so we're just going to spray it on there and go for it. Then I'll lay it around, pull it tight, let it set about 15 minutes, and then staple it down on this side, and then I'll roll my ends over as I go and staple the ends. Then the next piece I'll roll over and go on top of it, and then on around. So we'll get down in here really good. I don't want to get it on my 1980s paneling, obviously. Because that's all the way this edge is going to be stapled down anyway, so it's not the end of the world. There's going to be a little slack here on the back. That's okay. You're not going to know it unless you're in the bed. And I'm the only one in the bed, and my wife's not going to care. I just want it to stay put. Save us some splinters, you know. Kind of my plan. get a free buzz too while you're doing this. Hopefully that'll. Alright. We'll let that set up. Just the contact cement, that's all it is. Now you soak it down and you wait not long enough and it doesn't harden up any. That's when it soaks through your material. So, alright, we'll give it about 15 minutes. I'll get some air and I'll turn you back on. Alright, well, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get your stapler plugged in. Maybe. There we go. I'll start from the center. I want to make it tight and work my way down. Try to work out any wrinkles. I guess there's going to be wrinkles, yes. The reason there's going to be wrinkles is the, you know, the stuff's not all level, and boy, that stuff sticks, boy. I'll tell you what. That I always use 3M. It sure has changed my mind. I thought, well, we'll try this stuff and see what it does, right? Look at that. I mean, it ain't got to be near as nice back here, because with the, I mean, it's on there. With the mattress here, you'll never see it. The mattress will be, you know, that high. So, like I said, we're just trying to keep ourselves from getting splinters. And this stuff does stretch, and the wrinkles, you can kind of push them out a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. There's these corners I'm not going to be able to do like I want, because you can't get the stapler in there. You know, we'll get that's it. You know, we'll go and do stuff like this. I don't see why that stuff would move much anyway, but there we are. You know, that'll look a lot nicer there all the way around, with some nice bed sheets and a contrasting colored quilt, comforter, something like that. Let me show you, let me see if I can't show you a corner. Let me flip you around here. tried to show you that right there without putting a staple in my finger, or how I want to do it. Doesn't mean it's going to work out that way. I just want to double it over, something such as that. Like I said, on the outside, I'm not going to have much luck, I don't think. Probably when I go around with the other one, I'll overlap it and do my best. Actually, I might be able to get her in there. I just want to take some of this excess stuff. Basically like this. I don't know. The other corners will be easier because I can actually get to them. Alright. I'll turn you guys back on when I'll make my way around, alright? All the way around. I sort of feel like I'm building a pool table. Kinda am. Haha. Okay, I'm kidding. See you guys in a few. Alright. Got both sides done. Got the back done. And our ends here. I want to let you know what I'm doing is gluing the ends. I'm spraying the ends. Let them set up really good. Then I can fold a nice little crease, just about, you know, 1/4 inch or whatever. And this is my last piece, so I'm going to take my time on this last piece because this is the piece you're going to be able to see. Again, we got our baseboard here. It gives us a nice little transition, and again, the mattress will be up to here, so you know when you get in and out of bed you might rub it a little bit, but it's not going to get too much traffic. But that's why I kind of wanted to transition, and I like that profile there. So we'll, you know, get my ends folded over and get her stapled to the bottom, spray her down, let her soak, fold it over, do my corners, and like I said, when I fold these over, then it makes for a nice corner. Or I'll go around the corner on each end just a little bit and staple inside there, and the staples are really small and they go in just the right amount. You won't be able to see them. So I'm pretty happy to get this done. You know, get our little door thingy put in here. When it's done drying, get it mounted in solid and permanent. I'll make some hingy type things to prop it open, to hold it open. And of course, when we're camping, we'll have the door to be able to get stuff in and out, you know, camp chairs and canopies and long flag poles, whatever we, you know, the tripod for our big cast iron kettle, that'll fit right in here. Maybe even the cast iron kettle. You know, the point is not to really be pulling it up while we're camping unless I need to get to stuff and fix something. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. But as far as long-term storage stuff I need in emergencies and that I'm not going to use but I want to have, you know, maybe some vehicle fluids and all that, I'm going to stash in here. Otherwise, you know, while we're camping, we'll have the bed down and clothes on the bed and backpacks and, you know, I'm going to put, where am I going to put my fishing poles? Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, I'll let you guys see this when I get done. Anyhow, real quick, I'll just show you what this does, and it's going to be kind of hard to do with one hand, but if I can get her started, bloop, look at that, look at that, there you go, there's your nice edge. You know, I mean, it's factory, hillbilly factory, but it's factory. Alright, let me get this done. Alright. This stuff's pretty good. It's cheaper than the 3M and it seems to work pretty good. So Just the light duty. It says 100 light duty. General performance. That's all we're looking here for. Here is general performance. So anyhow, I got my little filler piece that goes behind the little hinge, behind the hinges there. It does look a little crooked. That's because it is. I'm not the best box builder in the world. And believe it or not, the back of this camper is not square either. It's square-ish. It's the cabinetry and everything around it isn't. So, but I'm going to show you how I do this stuff. Most of you watching has probably done this before, but there might be one person that doesn't know. Just going to soak her down. The mating surfaces. You might want to wear a face mask. Kind of gets the inside of your nose sticky. Of course, this is the underside of the part that you're going to see. Notice this stuff does kind of clump up when it's cold, but I got the heater going in here, so it's doing fair. So we'll just let that set up. I'll turn you back on when we go to stick her on there. Yay. Alright, it's been a few minutes, starting to tack up. Now normally you'd want to take your piece, square it up to your pattern, but since this isn't square, I don't think it much matters. I'm just going to lay it on one side. I'd like to kind of pull it snug. Do like such. So that's going to be good, but what I want to do now is do the edge. So let me double check here. Oh yeah, no wrinkles, it'll be fine. We're going to do the edge here. And we'll have to cut out the corners and all that. Alright. Guess we ought to let that set up, huh? Alright. Now we'll let that set up. Fold the edges nice and tight. I'll be back. Alright. Well, let's see what she does here. Look at that. Go along one side, we're nice and tight. Now, take and cut my corners out best I can. I'll just take and cut to the corner. Kind of eye this one right here. There's a little overlap, no big deal. Just like that. Yeah, pretty fair for a hillbilly. You don't want to cut all the way to the corner because then it, like like I almost did on that one. Almost left the corner bald. I'll leave a little. The big head's in the way. Tuck that corner in. There we go. Do the same on here. My camera's about to die, but that's okay. You guys get the drift. That. And the inside corners, just a little slit. That's all you need. Yeah. Alright. Well, let me get this piece done, installed, and I'll show you when it's done. Alright, well, there's a gap between here and here. Of course, they're different on both sides, but all I did was cut a piece pretty close to what I thought it was going to be. Stuck it under, marked it. There you go. Marked it underneath here. Labeled it D for driver's side. Did the same over there. So now I'm going to cut these out, get them covered, slap them in, screw here, screw down there somewhere. We'll be good. All I got to do then is this little square here on both sides. Man, it's getting to be a long video. Alright, I'm on my last couple pieces and I just realized something. Call me a brain surgeon if you want. You see the corners? I might have got a little close there, but I believe if all we do is cut just like that and kind of stay away from the corner a little bit more than like the other ones. This is kind of gooey, but I was talking about doing corners anyway. Figure this is a good example for, I don't know, maybe somebody who's never done this and just try to find out and learn from my malfunctions, you know. Let's see how that goes. My last pieces. Pretty fair, seems like. Of course, nothing's perfect, but you know, junk box's world, there ain't nothing perfect anyway. Yeah, see, I got a little close. A little close right there. But it looks okay here. We'll just tuck that in the corner that you're not going to see. Alright. I mean, you know, a little piece. Just upholstered now. Better than paneling. We got enough of that going on. Let me get these done, mounted up, and finish this video. Well, get my big rear end out of your way. Got a bed now. Now I'll tell you what, thing is comfy. They're like memory foam type of thing, very, very clean. Old Ralph Sr. and Ralph's mom, they sure kept this thing pretty clean, really, for as long as they had it, and they took care of it. I'm really proud to have it. If I was going to do something different, it would have been making my box just a little bit wider by like maybe that much, because it looks like old junk box is going to be making the bed, because you can't get the sheets in there. I mean, they're stuffed together. Them two ain't coming apart. And that's kind of what I wanted, but well, slight miscalculation. It'll be fine. You know, I mean, I am wore out. Anyway, enough of all this interior stuff. We got other stuff. I got some wiring to do. I got to figure out my table yet. You know, maybe I'll show all that to you guys later. Basically, I wanted to do this, let you all know what was going on, and tell you thanks for hanging out. You know, thanks for some friends of mine that was thinking of my good friend, sending prayers and good juju and all that. You know, sometimes you don't know what to do to help somebody, but sometimes that's all you got. That's just how it is. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out. We're going to see you guys on the next one. And I'm going to turn these lights out. It's raining. Kitty cats and puppies outside like something else. There's 6 inches of water around my barn. There's going to be 6 inches inside. The roof keeps leaking. Anyway, sounds pretty peaceful in here. I might just take a nap. See you, everybody. Alright, where's that off button?